So we finally have the release dates for Rancho del Arroyo, not sure if I pronounced that right, and we also have the bug fixes coming out with this new map, and it's a quite juicy one. However, I was spot on with my prediction, so yeah, if you want to have these kind of videos keeping you up to date with this kind of stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But the release date, at least for PC, is gonna be the 29th of June. And now that I said at least for PC, I've included a part of the interview on the EW livestream today where they were talking about why it is slightly delayed, or not actually slightly delayed, they just wanted to push it out ASAP on the PCs rather than on the consoles. But the last bit of this video is going to be them explaining why they're doing it by the product owner Sasha, and at least it gives you an idea of what they're going through to get this stuff out at the same time. The price is going to be the same as every other map, $7.99, and that doesn't matter if it's euros or dollars or whatever. Wherever you live, it's going to be the closest conversion of the currency. But the patch notes are as following, and some of them was covered in the hotfix packs that we received like 2 months ago by now, with the diamond whitetail backpacks and slow motion dog tracker and such, so I'm not going to be covering that too much. There is the fix the issue with tents disappearing with an active dog nearby is also one of them, but I still see that happen quite a bit in game. At least some people have lost quite a few tents. Animal corpses will no longer be invisible after walking outside the render and back! There we go, finally the render bug is gonna be long gone. Fix the issue of missing antlers on the trophies in the trophy lodge. This fix is not retroactive. I think that was actually covered in the hotfix as well. Fix the issue of the lights turning on and off at nighttime when third-person camera is toggled. I don't know about that. Rework the spawning rates for geese. Fixed all the disappearing of grade 1 whitetails that previously existed in the reserve population after restarting the game. Dog will no longer be slow-mo in notifying users when of a harvested animal, so it's going to be barking faster. Buffaloes near lookout tower will no longer cause damage on user on the first floor. I wasn't even aware of that. Fix the issue where the female dog showed up even when user purchased male dog. Oh. Weapons, gear, and character. Hunter mate screen will not go invisible after switching reserve now. Fix the issue with where scope became invisible for a weapon while switching ammo type. Fixed the issue on Xbox One, user's character sliding drifting during gameplay when the controller is reconnected and after being disconnected. Fixed the issue of sight disappearing on bows after switching to different ammo type. Fix the issue with rangefinder bow sight not displaying range or aim dots. Fix the issue when player could not jump or go prone after changing reserve while in a tree stand. I think that was actually fixed in the hotfix as well. Hot dang, there's a lot of fixes in this one. This is page 2. User interface and multiplayer. Removed the black circle which appeared around the waypoint marker. Removed and updated the placeholder text in my dog's tab when user does not own any dog. Fixed the dog status icon while tracking live prey. The effective range stats for rifle ammo will no longer display low values in store and inventory. Fixed the issue where incorrect values were displayed for individual reserve and global. Play stats in the codex menu is fixed, and that was fixed in the hotfix as well. Fix the issue of users not being able to fast scroll through the EULAE pop-up using a controller. Miscellaneous. User will be able to pet their dog in the trophy lodge. Dog will now gain a portion of total XP when starting to track and harvest, and the rest of it will be added while the harvest is found. I'm sorry, guys. It will be easier now to complete the mission The Perfect Libre in Cuatro Colinas. Improvements. Our character artists worked their magic and updated color and fur textures for existing animals like white-tailed deer, mule deer, coyote, bighorn sheep, and Merriam turkey. So that does mean the coyote look different. User can now see other users' waypoints in the map during a multiplayer session. Oh, that's a big one. Made some audio engine performance improvements. Refactored and standardized pricing for multi-trophy mounts. User's character will get hurt by cacti if they collide with them. Enable footprints for dog in snow. Added a new carcass found icon to notify user when dog is done with its harvest cert. The maximum tracker level that a dog can achieve is 15, which is now indicated tracker level icon on dog screen. Dog will now sniff each blood spot more evidently while tracking blood clues. Added a checkmark to indicate which dog is active in the kennel screen if user has more than one dog. Now user can auto run using a controller. Double click on L3 when standing still, auto walk. Double click on L3 when walking or running, auto run. One click of L3 toggle between auto run and auto walk. That's a huge list of bug fixes, and it does seem like most of the very critical ones has been addressed. Still a little weird to have to read through the hotfixes from the patch notes from the hotfixes earlier as well. I can't remember which of them was actually what, but at least the first bit definitely was for that. And now let's get into the interview between Megals and the product owner Sasha, where he is going over why it is slightly delayed on console. And I think that is really nice that they put some light on why it is like this, and now I can just refer to that in this video from now on. So with that, guys, enjoy.
Rancho del Arroyo. Let's start off with when it will be releasing. Did you want to dive into that, Sasha?
Yeah, of course. So we posted as well now the release date, at least for PC, and the announcement around why. So we're going first with PC on the 29th of June, and then we're targeting sometime in July for consoles. To be clear, again on this one, we always are aiming for SimShip, and we really wanted to go for SimShip on this one. However, with all the complications of submission, platform-specific things, we just decided that we wanted to get this update in the hands of the players ASAP. And that means that on Steam we could do it faster. But we're gonna go through submission for cert this week, and hopefully there's nothing, no extra complications, and we're talking weeks rather than months, as I saw on some comments. But we still have to see on how certification goes.
Sort of expand, I guess, on the split ship, or just kind of.
Yeah, I can take a little bit more time. I'm also seeing, PC gets special treatment. It's actually not the case. Like, we work on each platform at the same time. The thing is just they just work differently, and there's not one that's better than the other. So usually, to go into more detailed parts of it, consoles, they offer a product to people where it doesn't matter what you have. If you have a PS4 or an Xbox, you put in a disc and it works, right? They want no issues with that. PC's a bit more, it's more complicated in the sense that Steam and such usually let you do what you want, but it doesn't take into account that people have different PCs and all these things. So a lot of people might not be able to play the game where they have a bad PC. It's just different rules and regulations for different people. So that requires certification and special rules and special things that we have to apply when we're developing, again, at the same time as we're doing it on PC for consoles. And then the consoles take what we send them, they review it, is it up to their standards, and then if it is, then we're allowed to publish it. Other platforms are more like, well, you publish whatever you want, and it's up to you.